Okay, so this is absolutely fascinating. You see, I have been indoctrinated by the academics and the journalists and the prestigious, decent people that there are certain jobs Europeans just don't want to do. Like, for our entire history, Europeans just looked down at certain jobs. One of them, apparently, has to be the service industry. Like, those jobs are just beneath us, you know? No teenager ever wanted to work at a McDonald's. No teenager ever wanted to work in a kebab shop. Like, this is just disgusting and abhorrent for us European folk, right? Like, we're above it. Every single teenager just wants to become a CEO, or he applies to Microsoft, and if he just doesn't get the job, he just stays on welfare, right? Because, like, all of us Europeans are just lazy. We are, I guess, like, with our nose stuck up. Like, we're just above the plebs, right? And so the government, out of absolute terror and desperation, is looking at opportunities from across the world and is trying desperately to take people from the Middle East in order to do the jobs that no European would want to do, right? Because I guess, like, the people from there are just stupid enough to do these jobs. Like, a teenage British person would never in his entire life work at a McDonald's, but, like, luckily, there are other places in the world where such people can be found, right? So now the government is trying to employ, I guess, servants for us Europeans in order for us to maintain our depraved lifestyle. Well, some other suckers get to do the jobs that, well, as the left has told us, nobody wants to do. And so here you have it, right? Like, in a country where you get, from my understanding, 1.8 million people unemployed, I actually do speak with a lot of British subscribers, and many of them are desperately trying to find any job in this economy. But there you go. Like, the government is basically saying that more than 150 kebab shops are given home office licenses to hire migrants from overseas. Now, again, you may wonder, well, hold on a little bit. Like, surely, like, it's a lot easier to just hire locally, right? Like, why would you sign the forms and do all of that? Well, apparently, when you hire the guy from overseas, he can also bring his family and children, right? Like, I mean, that you're looking for skilled work. Like, you gotta entice them somehow. Now, let me put it this way, right? If I was a migrant in the United Kingdom, like this to me, with my cynical Eastern European brain, I don't know if the migrants have the cynical Eastern European brain, but I assume they do, right? Because they're not from the Anglosphere. Like myself, they're not from a high trust society. If I was a Muslim in the UK right now, this is what I would do. I would open a kebab store immediately. It doesn't even have to be functional. Just, maybe the building, you rent a space, whatever it takes. Like, you get a lawyer, you figure out, like, what is the bare minimum in order to run a kebab store? Legally, right? Like, nothing illegal, nothing under the board, just... And once I open the kebab store, I then sell my services, right? Like, if there is any person in the community that wants to bring a friend, a family member, an acquaintance, a cousin, a second cousin, right? He pays me money under the table. Like, he gives me, I don't know, 10,000 pounds or whatever. All of a sudden, I employ him and I sponsor using the home office in order to bring, like, all that family here, right? Isn't that a good business? How much money do you think I would make? I think I would make a lot of money. Now, I don't know if people actually do this, but if I was there, I would definitely do it. And the thing is, it's legal, right? Again, you get a lawyer, you ask them, you make sure that it's above board, right? Like, nothing that I'm saying is illegal. At the end of the day, it doesn't even have to be like a fake kebab shop. It can be like a legitimate kebab store, right? And you're just like selling the services for these home office visas, these home office licenses for other people. It took me like 2 minutes to come up with it's not even a scam, right? Because, like, it's literally operating the way it's supposed to. Now, why are people upset about it? Well, at the end of the day, it's 150 kebab shops, right? It's not a problem. Like, there's probably... They're probably overshadowed by the name of the dinghies and the boats that are bringing people in. And so, like, this is not part of the problem. But, like, the fact that the government just doesn't give a fuck is what the problem is, right? Like, the fact that they have stopped caring about PR is what's scaring people, because they may have other solutions, right? Like you as a politician, allegedly, you're supposed to actually not piss off the voter so that you can get voted again, right? And when the politician stops caring about the voter, like most people have to wonder, like, well, what is his backup plan then? Like if he doesn't care about the votes, why is he sleeping at night so easily? And the answer is, well, I think they genuinely think that by censoring the internet, all of this nonsense can go away, right? I mean, I literally looked at the recent controversy with the Belfast riots, and if you read BBC or you read The Guardian, what they're literally telling you, the journalists are telling you, that the problem with the riots is that a photo of the event circulated, right? So, like, it's not the fact that a person was trying to decapitate another. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is that someone, an adult, had a camera, recorded it, and uploaded it to the public. And so, like, if the British politicians could get what they want, they would basically become like China, you know, which banned the footage of Tiananmen Square. Like, this is what Britain basically is saying. It's like, we want to be like China. Like, we want to be able to ban footage of real-life events in order to make sure that, you know, we protect, I guess, the harmony of the public. And so the government is probably looking at this scandal, and they're thinking, if only we could ban it. Right? Like, the problem isn't that we fucked up. The problem isn't that the law is currently allowing for bad actors to take advantage of the situation. The problem isn't that we have unemployment. The problem isn't that we're having civil unrest. No, like, the problem is that we don't have the ability yet to control the internet and to just ban this footage from existing, to just ban this conversation from taking place. And people usually argue with me and say that I'm a little bit disingenuous when I'm comparing the UK to China. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying that the UK and China are similar, but what I'm saying is that the politicians in the UK are looking at China salivating. Like, they're not looking at it as a horror story. They're not looking at it as like, oh, I hope that what's happening there won't come here. No. They're looking at it and they're trying to copy the homework. Like, what the fuck are the Chinese doing? Like, how can we be like them? How can, you know, like, we manipulate the public so that we end up in a position where we too can ban footage, where we too can just ban events? Honestly, I'm genuinely surprised and kind of shocked that Elon Musk and other people that are watching what happened with Belfast and, like, the whole scandal in the UK right now are not making the comparison. Because this is literally what the UK is trying to say. It's like, the picture is the problem, right? Now, if you look at other nations, not even Russia, as far as I know, not even Russia is basically saying that a footage, like an actual video, with no editorializing, with no manipulation, that video shouldn't actually circulate. The only nation that I know, you know, that's developed, I guess North Korea would probably be in the group as well. But, like, the only nation that's developed, a first world country that does this is China. Like, China can actually say, yeah, like, this footage, it doesn't get shared. This is exactly what the United Kingdom wants to do. They're basically saying, yeah, like, this footage just doesn't get shared. But they're democratic, unlike China, right? Like, unlike China, they're for human rights. And, okay, sure. Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, absolutely. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, we'll see you in the comment section. Take care.